Former Vice President Joe Biden is in Des Moines right now. Biden is heading to an event at the Iowa State Fairgrounds where the Democratic nominee for president is expected to speak any minute now. KCCI's Todd Magel is there.
Well, Alex, I got to tell you, this is one of the more unusual rallies I've ever been to because it's full of cars. We're in a parking lot. This is normally the midway for the Iowa State Fair, and it's been transformed into a rally for Vice President Joe Biden. Take a look behind me. You can see these cars have pulled into the lot now. There are probably maybe 100 cars here right now, so a couple hundred people with multiple people inside the car. And of course, the idea is to be safe, and that's why they've been basically separated by being inside their car. If you look just to the other side of where the cars are, you can see the podium. That's where Joe Biden will speak. And he's really not facing the audience. He'll be facing a camera and a teleprompter that's set up on a tower right in front of him. And so that shot will be sent to the monitors here and, of course, also to the news media so we can see him. And there you can hear the cars honking because they're responding to another speaker who's on the podium right now. So that's kind of the way this works. And the Vice President Biden is expected to be here about 12:15. We're told he'll maybe be here for about a half an hour, speak on the ground, and then he's on his way to another state. So the idea is to basically have one last rally, the only time actually he's been here since the caucuses, to sort of rally up the voters, and we'll see what happens on Election Day. We'll have live coverage tonight of what the supporters think about being in cars watching Biden here coming up tonight at 5 and 6. We're live at the fairgrounds. Todd Magel, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
It is different. Thank you, Todd. The Republican Party of Iowa released its response to Biden's rally before even he arrived in the state. They held a call this morning with Chairman Jeff Kaufman and former U.S. Ambassador to China and Iowa Governor Terry Branstad. They criticized Biden for not visiting Iowa since the caucuses in January.
Biden doesn't like Iowa. He came in fourth here. He left before the caucus results were in. The results were a disaster. And the result is that the Iowa caucuses will be history if Biden gets elected president.
And Branstad says Trump will be a better advocate for Iowa farmers, and there's too much at stake for the ag economy to elect Biden. And President Trump is coming back to Iowa, his fourth trip to the state this year. Sources tell CBS News that the president will attend a campaign rally in Dubuque on Sunday. His daughter Ivanka Trump will campaign for her father in Des Moines on Monday. And just yesterday, Vice President Mike Pence was in Des Moines for a rally at the airport. Pence highlighted the president's efforts to increase military spending and VA reform. He also touched on the trade war with China, and many of those in attendance wore face masks. And these last-minute visits to Iowa by Biden, Pence, and President Trump show just how close the race is in Iowa. And a new Quinnipiac University poll of Iowa voters released yesterday shows President Trump ahead by 1 point within the poll's 2.8% margin of error. Now, just 3 weeks ago, this same poll had the president trailing Biden by 5 points. Quinnipiac also shows a tight race between incumbent Iowa Senator Joni Ernst and Democratic challenger Teresa Greenfield. It shows Ernst with a 2-point lead, also within the poll's margin of error. There is a lot of election information coming at you right now, and KCCI wants to help you make sense of it. Our Commitment 2020 Voter Guide examines how the swing states may decide this election and investigates the overall security of our election system. You can see it only on KCCI tonight at 9 o'clock.